Tonight, from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this out to the 25. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, drafted #1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive, because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air, receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to the tight end, Everett.
From the 9, 2nd and 5.
They'll look to throw here. Keeps himself upright. Hit as he throws. He lost the football. It's loose. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
The kick by Bass is good.
And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
2nd drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense.
Their 2nd drive here of the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Play fake. Murray. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The numbers for Njoku from a week ago: 15 catches, 119 yards.
And in doing preparation for the game, you notice where guys rank in the league in terms of statistical categories. He's 4th in the league in receiving yards. That caught my attention in a positive way.
8 yards to go on second down.
They'll try the draw now with Chubb. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on third down. Here's Murray from midfield. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Left side, it's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. The 30. 10, 5, and he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Possession switching back now to the Chargers.
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll drop to throw. They'll find Everett there, complete.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe.
So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal.
It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good.
And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So 2 first-quarter field goal attempts for him, and he's converted on both.
I like the positive right there. 2 for 2, got the points on the board. The negative side is they didn't score touchdowns. And, of course, going forward in this game, that's going to be the aim, and hopefully they'll be kicking extra points instead.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He's got Njoku, his big tight end.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Murray now to throw. And he rifles one incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. To throw is Murray.
Got a man. It's Schwartz, complete. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Now Murray. This is the tight end, Njoku.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. From the 31, Murray
right back to Njoku. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And able to work his way down to the 16.
2nd down and 3.
Murray going to throw. Touchdown!
Anthony Schwartz.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is up to 8. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely, no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
Now a give here to Pollard. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Here's Pollard again. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A. the red zone now. They'll look to throw.
Quick slant to Brown. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Now back to throw. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. That is incomplete.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
Well, 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
David Njoku and the rest of the offense heading back out onto the field, sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is going on with their offense. Kind of like that timepiece you wear on your wrist. You know, that good stuff. Got to knock that off somehow. Chip away at that timing. Change things up a little bit and make them go to other things and make them do those things better.
Yeah, try to make him uncomfortable. Not many teams have been able to do that so far this year. The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the sticks. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it.
And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. He's got Njoku over the middle.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. 3 yards remain for 2nd down.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 24-yard line. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. Play action. Now it's Murray. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, a 24-yard touchdown, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
On that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Extra point by Gay is up and good, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. On 2nd down, it's Pollard.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They're going to look to throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and they will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down. Here's Murray. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. Now a throw caught by one of their linemen. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
2nd down and goal. Murray. And he comes back with one complete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Throwing again, Murray. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. And Gay knocks this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. The third quarter starts with a run by Chubb. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Murray. This complete to Langford. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First down, Murray. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. They run it again with Chubb.
43 yards rushing for him now to this point.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They go up the middle with Chubb. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. Gay's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Quick slant complete to Keenan Allen.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll look to throw. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch.
Second down at 6 now from the 42.
Looking to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, right at the 40. Back to throw again. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
From the 5, 2nd and 4.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Xander Horvath,
His first touchdown on the year.
and the Chargers get a bit closer. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. The Browns drive about to get started.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards from all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now Murray, he bootlegs it. Rolling to his right. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
2nd and 2. Off the option, here's Murray running left.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. To throw, it's Murray. They set up the screen to Chubb.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 12, Murray. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
Sebastian Joseph Day breaking through for the sack.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Throwing now is Murray. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. 20, 10, and he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he'll get in for the 2 points. And that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
Under pressure, they got him again.
Odafe Oweh showing off the pass rush skills.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Murray now. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Joey Bosa, his 2nd sack of the night. Boy, a tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this 1st down.
It's caught. Here's Langford. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Chargers offense back onto the field.
Yeah, they've clawed their way back into this game. First half, they were down pretty big. Now, all of a sudden, we've got a ball game. How have they done it?
First thing is what you just talked about, clawing their way back in. That means they've decided to go ahead and fight this thing out, which is great. The second part is they looked at where the problems were in the first half, figured out how to shore them up, and have now gone to that part of the playbook that is actually working for them. A few adjustments, a few changes, and really good execution.
Now we'll see if that trend can continue. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he goes out right around the 39. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Murray. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Kenneth Murray in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. L.A. readies for its next possession. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On the draw, it's Pollard. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett.
And he is going to have the Chargers' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll set up a throw. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Myles Garrett, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away. We've seen some big kicks in the NFL the last few years, and that one might just rank right up there.
And you know, you can hear the crowd react, right? But I was focused in on the sideline and watched them absolutely erupt. I don't know how many of them thought that he was actually going to make that kick, but how about how they felt?
And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw.
Swinging this out for Pollard.
Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. For the sideline, that's taken in by Allen. And he's got that.
Kevin Stefanski consulted with his guys above, and they've told him, throw that challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a...
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. The kick by Bass is good.
And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So it's another field goal here. He may need to ice his leg after this one. That's now 5 field goals converted in this game alone.
Yeah, get the trainer. They're going to need this guy. And they've needed every single one of the field goals he's made, too. If they're going to get out of here with a win, I say he gets a game ball.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Murray. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Murray now to throw.
Over the middle, that's caught by Schwartz.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A good gain on 1st has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. A give. This is Chubb. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Murray going to throw. Forced out to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. This one no doubt important for Matt Gay. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And did he have enough? He did. He kept it on line and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied.
Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg, and boom, over the crossbar.
The Charger drive about to get going. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. All tied up. Less than 2 minutes to go. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Just get rid of it. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 20. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. They begin this drive with Chubb. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Now Murray. Over the middle, complete. That's Goodwin. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Murray to throw. That's caught. And again, it's Goodwin. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Gay is on for the point after. And they will take a 7-point lead now. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And it's capped off by the late touchdown. It's a 7-point lead here in the final minute of the game. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So the Chargers now down by 7. A little under 50 seconds to go. They need a touchdown and the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He gets this out to Spiller. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Back to throw. For Kidder here, it's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Back to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. He'll look to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll... And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. He's back to throw. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns have just about sewn up this football game. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. The Browns in victory formation now as they take the knee. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. And they will take a knee So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ball game.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now, let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future, they've got work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for Cleveland, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, it's loss number 3 for them on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.